Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to do a yoga body scan. This is done at the beginning and at the end of a yoga practice. You can just choose to do this one time or both, preferably both, so that you can see the physical and emotional differences in your body and how it relates to the floor in gravity. We do the body scan so that we can really see those subtle differences and realize what has occurred during our yoga asana practice. So let's get started. You can be on the floor, either lying down or with the knees bent, your choice. The practice that I'm going to do today will have the legs extended, but if you feel that you need the knees bent, please take that variation. And let's begin. So take a few breaths, let yourself rest into the space. Maybe even beginning to notice your breath. What areas of your body are moving with your breath? Is your breath deep or shallow? Begin to notice how your body is resting here on the floor. What shape does it create? What distance do you feel that you have between the feet and the knees? Does one arm feel perhaps a little further away from the torso? If you could view your body in a bird's eye view here, then how would it look different on the right side compared to the left? And then begin to really evaluate the connection that your body has to the floor. As you begin to notice the feet, do the feet feel turn out or turn up? Maybe perhaps even turn in. As you examine the contact that each heel has to the floor, then is there a difference in how the right foot relates to the floor and gravity and compared to the left? Does one feel a little more turned out or just different? As you expand that awareness into the connection that the legs have to the floor, does one calf have more of a connection? On hamstring? What's the quality of the space between the knees, underneath the knees? How does the right leg connect to the floor differently to the left? Just notice. Don't change anything, just notice. And as you feel the hips here and their connection to the floor, get a sense of how the pelvis feels in gravity here. Does one side feel a little heavier than the other? As you have a sense of the gluteal muscles supporting the weight of the pelvis here, does one gluteal muscle perhaps feel more spread wide than the other? As we continue the journey up to the lower back, get a sense of how the lower back connects to the floor. Is there space or is there a connection? Either of those things may be your experience. Whichever you notice here, then begin to evaluate how does the right side compare to the left? What differences are there for you here? Then begin to notice the upper back, the shoulders. What connection do they have to the floor? And again, what differences can you feel between the right and the left side? Does one shoulder feel more deeply connected and grounded to the earth? Does one shoulder feel a little more lifted up towards the ear? And as you begin to further explore the connections here of the shoulders, then send it down into the arms and the hands. How do they connect to the floor? You feel perhaps the upper arms, the forearms, the elbows. As you explore the connection maybe of the wrist, is there space between the wrist and the floor? Are your palms turned up or turned down? Which did you naturally do? And regardless of whether the palms are up or down, then notice how the fingers or the knuckles connect to the floor. What differences can you feel between the right arm and hand and the left arm and hand? Start to notice the head and the neck. What of their relationship to gravity? Do you have a deep cervical arch? Is there any sense of straining in the neck? What about the sides of the neck? Does one feel shorter than the other? As you experience where the back of the head connects to the floor, do you have a sense that the head is even and balanced? Or does one side feel a little tilted, a little off center? As you examine how your body connects to the floor here, any little differences you can feel between the right side of your body and the left side of your body. Quality of your breath. Take that information, store it away, and revisit it at the end of your practice. If it is the end of your practice, how does your body feel different now compared to when you began? So please, please, please try this at the beginning and at the end of your yoga asana practice, just so we can observe all the subtle little changes that we have in our physical and our emotional body. If you enjoyed this, then please share it, give me a like, give me a comment down below. Subscribe. I will be doing much more yoga content, so please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Namaste.